Welcome to Monday Night Yoga Nidra. It's Monday, May 12th, and tonight is a night of a full moon. So, in addition to our meditation, as you set tonight's intention, if it's one that you've set before and you want to align it with the moon, the full moon is a time to renew your intention. So, just bear that in mind as you set your intention. We're going to start off with an adult temper tantrum. And as I said previously, the key is to not injure yourself. So if you are going to move your arms and legs, just make sure you do it safely. And if you want to let out a noise with your mouth, feel free to do so. So if you're lying down, I invite you to bend the knees and place the feet flat on the floor. The arms are alongside the body in preparation for our temper tantrum. In a moment, I'll invite you to make a face and push out all the breath out of your mouth as you pound the feet and fist on the floor. So it would be like this. You're taking an inhale, make a face, and just let it release. And then after you've let that go, we're going to do it again. Take a few breaths. This time, allow yourself to release even more. If you want to move your head from side to side and let sounds come out of your mouth, feel free to do so. Take another in-breath and allow it all to release. Pounding the feet, pounding the arms, maybe making a little bit of noise. Whatever you need to release, let it out. Pause, and we're going to do one more. Take an inhale, and then on the exhale, as you feel ready, allow the arms and legs to move, maybe making noise with the mouth, and then pause. Release the legs back down to the floor. Allow the arms to rest down by the side. And then become aware of any released energy in the body. You may feel that your arms and legs are tingling a little bit. That's normal. Just let that energy flow into the holdings, letting go of any physical, mental, or emotional holding. And then allow the body to settle into a deep state of balance and relaxation, merging into it. If you'd like to grab a blanket in case you get cold during our meditation, we'll be in this position for about 40 minutes. Feel free to do so. If you'd like to grab an eye pillow, anything to make your posture more relaxed, just settle into it. And then if you haven't already, close your eyes and quiet your mind. Be still. Let go of all thoughts, worry, and tension. Give yourself fully to a higher power. Relax, trust, and let go. Breathe in fully and exhale with a deep sigh. And again. Breathe in fully and exhale with a deep sigh, letting go even more. Feel a deep sense of contentment and peace in your heart. Now I invite you to bring an intention into your awareness in the form of words, images, or as a felt sense. If you are unclear about your intention, just see what appears in your field of awareness. And then, if it's in the form of words, repeat that intention to yourself silently 3 times. Feel yourself in a place where you like to be. a place where you feel peaceful and calm, relaxed and quiet. No concerns about the future or past, simply an overwhelming experience of the rightness of things. Perhaps your place is by the sea, sitting on a beach, watching the waves meet the shore, taking in the scent of salt air, the sound of seagulls. Or maybe you prefer a mossy green forest with tall trees, the smell of wildflowers, a trickling stream. Trust whatever image arises in your awareness. Look around this space and then choose a comfortable spot to sit or lie down. Perhaps it's a hollow in the sand that holds your shape, or a soft bed of moss. Relax into it. Surrender the weight of your body, feeling completely supported. No effort or need to hold yourself up. Breathe in the scent, the sight, the sounds of this place. Allow the whole experience to permeate your entire being, absorbed into each and every cell with each breath in and each breath out. Feeling through bodily sensations what it is to be safe and at peace, surrounded, protected in this place where you may deeply rest. Feel how restful and calm you are, feeling more content, more relaxed, more grounded. Know that you may return to this safe place anytime you want or need to. Feel yourself descending down into the stillness beneath the mind. All excess tension and holding carried out with each exhaling breath. Feel what is present without labels or comments, feeling more, thinking less. Feel your outward attention moving inward. Release any struggle to make anything happen. Relax. Relax deeply. Allow your attention to lead you into total absorption. Maintaining this inner silence and stillness, try to remain as motionless as possible. If you do need to move or make an adjustment, do so mindfully and return to stillness as soon as you are able. Resolve to remain awake, staying in touch with the sound of my voice. Allow your entire body to respond to my words directly and non-mentally. Allow any disturbances, external or internal, to draw you more deeply within. In Yoga Nidra, you enter a subconscious energetic field. Allow your mind to merge and melt into the energy body and go beyond the boundaries of body and mind. Now shift from thinking and doing to feeling and being. Do absolutely nothing from now on. Simply relax. Drop into the deeper state of tranquility, stillness, and peace in the area between the eyebrows, the third eye. Now, your consciousness is in the direct communion with your energy body. I invite you to bring attention to the flow of your breath. Specifically, notice the breath as it naturally moves through both nostrils. Imagine the breath as two separate streams, rising and falling. No effort to change or control the breath, simply watching the natural flow. Now I invite you to direct your attention to the breath moving through the right nostril. Inhale and exhale through the right nostril, sensing the warmth of the breath as it passes through the right nostril. Continue to breathe with a focus on the right nostril for the next few breaths. Now I invite you to bring your attention to the breath moving through the left nostril. Inhale and exhale through the left nostril, perhaps sensing a coolness of the breath in the left nostril. And then allow your focus to continue as you breathe through the left nostril for the next few breaths. Now, we're going to begin to visualize breathing through the alternate nostrils. On your next inhalation, breathe in through the right nostril and exhale through the left. And then inhale through the left and exhale through the right nostril. There's no effort of doing on your part. Simply continue to breathe in through each nostril, inhaling into one nostril, exhale into the opposite. Continue this pattern on your own and observe any sensations that arise as you inhale through one, exhale through the other, then inhale through that same one as you exhale through the other. As you do this practice, sense the subtle coolness of the left nostril and the warmth of the right nostril as you continue to breathe. Now we're going to complicate it a little bit more. If it feels too complex, just let it go. Don't feel you have to follow my guidance. Just breathe in a way that's natural for you. I invite you to direct your attention to the third eye as we breathe. And then on your next inhalation, breathe in through the right nostril. Pause the breath and hold as you bring your attention to the third eye. And then exhale through the left nostril, emptying the lungs completely. On your next inhalation, breathe in through the left. Pause and hold the breath as you bring your attention to the third eye. And then exhale through the right nostril, emptying the lungs completely. Continue this practice until I invite you to stop. If you do hold the breath, do so without struggle or strain. Allow the inner wisdom of the body to initiate the next breath. Inhaling, hold at the third eye, exhale. Inhale, hold at the third eye, and exhale. Continuing on. Now, when it feels complete, I invite you to pause the practice of inhaling through opposite nostrils and breathe normally. As you do so, simply witness the breath flowing equally through both nostrils, breathing itself, breath breathing itself, sun and moon, yin and yang, restored to harmony and balance. Right and left brain becoming one, synchronized, unified, whole, merging into oneness, still, empty, open. Allow your attention to naturally rest at the third eye, magnetically drawing attention and energy inward. Drop into that silent space where all doing stops. Experience silence extending everywhere. Enter an effortless state of being. As I name the part of the body, I invite you to bring your attention to that body part, accompanied by a feeling of heaviness, feeling it sink like a stone into water. Both feet, heavy, like stones. Calves and knees heavy, sinking deeper. Thighs and hips very heavy, like lead. Abdomen, chest, and back, gravity pulling you down deeper and deeper. Shoulders, arms, and palms, very, very heavy. Feel your entire head heavy like a stone. Give your body completely and totally to the omnipresent field of gravity. Now experience your whole body heavy like a rock, feeling the whole body sinking deeper and deeper. Totally let go into the pull of gravity, sinking, sinking, heavy like a stone, seeking deeper into stillness and silent awareness. Now I invite you to shift your attention as I name the part of the body and allow all the heaviness to drain away. Allow your body to be buoyant and light, fluffy like a cloud. Both feet limp and light. Calves and knees empty and free. Thighs and hips hollow, weightless. Abdomen, chest, and back light and empty. Shoulders, arms, and palms light, floating. Head hollow, empty. Feel the whole body empty, light, and hollow. Sense the emptiness of your body and the silence of your mind. Enter the power and protection of your energy body. Embrace its feathery lightness. Feel completely safe and secure. Feel yourself getting lighter and lighter until you begin to float in the air. Give yourself permission and freedom to float out of the physical body. Release energy body from your physical body. Experience the freedom of this new dimension. released and freed from identification with your body and mind, free of all inhibitions and boundaries of the body and mind, past and future. Observe the body completely at peace, resting in stillness. Recognize you are the spirit separate from the physical body. Enjoy the spirit freed from all limitations. The innate healing wisdom of the body, liberated and functioning optimally. Now settle back into the physical body as you remain deeply established in your connection with spirit in faith and trust. Freed from restrictions of mind, divine energy awakens. From this moment on, allow yourself to shift from effort to grace. This is the nourishment of divine energy. Allow this spirit force to work for you, providing you with complete divine protection and guidance. All power is beginning to manifest in your life, giving you a whole new level of vitality, strength, and courage. A new sense of freedom, fulfillment, and joy filling your heart. Bathe in a complete sense of relief now that you have arrived. Lifetimes of karma dropping away in this moment. You are unburdened and free, feeling completely at peace with yourself and the world that surrounds you, feeling very safe in this protection. Your body is luminous, radiant, emanating light from every pore of your skin, manifesting through the eyes. Know that you may return here again and again. The channel is now open. Feel that your whole body and every cell is vibrating at a whole new frequency. The energy field begins to extend beyond your body and spreads everywhere. This is a new dimension, the dimension of being, not doing. Because when you arrive, there is nothing to be done. I invite you to bring your attention to the center between your eyebrows and drop into the deepest level of relaxation. Here there remains nothing to do or achieve. You have entered the domain of grace. In this domain of integration, you are witness of all that has happened, but doing nothing to make it happen. All that can never be done by your doing can happen only in the non-doing presence of your being. Feel completely safe and comfortable as you hand yourself over to the power and protection of presence. Feel it, experience it, be it. Hand over all fear, apprehension, and anxiety about all that you want to change, control, and manage. Release all doing. Replace it with trust and faith in the higher power. Allow your mind to merge and melt into this presence and enter the sanctuary of silence. Remain empty and free from all doing. Feel yourself as time transcendent presence right now. Here, your intention and your affirmations are actualized and fulfilled with effortless ease. If you have an intention, I invite you to bring it back into your awareness 3 times in the form of words, images, or as a felt sense. If you do not have an intention, just remain silent and allow Spirit, who knows what is best, to do it for you. Allow this intention to go to the deepest levels of recognition with no hesitation. Know that your higher self recognizes, honors, and accepts your intention. Have faith and trust that it has been heard and is being acted upon by a higher power of the source within you. There is no need for you to do anything about it. One more time, I invite you to bring your attention back to the center between the eyebrows and feel the energies of the body from all meridians activated, purified, and balanced. All channels are open and the life force is flowing freely, healing the body and calming the mind. Open your heart and feel content. Just experience. Allow your entire self to respond spontaneously and effortlessly to what I next say. I feel my burden is lifted. I feel complete freedom from managing, controlling, or needing anything outside of myself. I live in a perpetual creative response to what is present. I let go of who I am not so that who I am may emerge. I drop all anxiety and fear and replace it with faith and trust. I feel the love, light, and grace that has always surrounded me. Establish yourself firmly in faith and trust to receive the grace, protection, and guidance of the higher self within you. The more often you go to your source, the easier it will be to return there, and the longer you may stay there. Feel the presence of your own spiritual guides surrounding you and blessing you. Accept their blessing and grace, embody it, and spread it wherever you go. Now that you have prepared the base from where you can carry out interactions with life and interpersonal relationships with the integral power of love and the source within, you are the emissary of light and love. Carry it everywhere you go and to everyone you meet. If you have an area that you feel needs healing, physical, mental, or emotional, allow this light and love to flow into that area now. Now begin to become aware of the rising and falling of the breath. Slowly, feel yourself beginning to rise to the surface of awareness. Sense the body resting on whatever surface it's on, the quality of the air as it touches the skin. Gradually, you may begin to move as if you are waking from a restful sleep. If you're lying down, you may want to bend the knees and draw them closer to your chest, perhaps rocking sideways gently. Take your time. Do not hurry. Again, if you're lying down and you want to turn over onto one side, curling up into a fetal position, feel the safety, comfort, and protection of the womb of existence. Resting there, one more time, I invite you to bring your intention into your awareness once, changing nothing. Know that every time you find yourself in reaction, you are empowered to replace it with your intention. You may gradually move and begin to sit up, keeping the eyes closed, Continue to stay deep in this deep inner experience. Know that regardless of what you consciously recognize that has or has not changed, something deep within has shifted to connect you with your intention. Become aware of your body and bring a deep sense of peace and contentment with you as you bring attention back into the body. Notice how relaxed the body is, how soft the breath is, how silent the mind is, how quiet the heartbeat is. Be still and be grateful. Know that you may easily return here again and again. You may gradually open your eyes, keeping the silent and calm energy that hopefully has appeared with you. Tonight's practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. I thank you so very much for joining me. I'm going to stop record.